Hey guys, welcome back to some more Majora's Mask. Now we're done with the beach, we're back at the mountains, because we got some stuff we can do here now that we got all the frogs finally in the area. That only took how many videos? It only took 25, counting this one.
I mean, it is a long side quest for a reason, so...
It all started with hitting file select.
Not wrong.
How did I do this again? This quest is so long. It all started when I started a new game. You didn't get this one?
Yeah, I was waiting until we had to come back to the mountains for this because it just would have been out of our way. So we're gonna get this hard piece now. Luckily, we can still get this in springtime, which you would think ice would be melted here because some areas do have that issue, but luckily this part's not really melted. So get to a certain point, then you need Scarecrow to come out, play your Scarecrow song, hookshot him over, which we didn't have hookshot when we were here last time.
Did you hear that dung right before?
Yeah.
Like, oh god, what was that?
Hear the crow, the dung getters.
Yeah, as now it's not just a party of one here. We have the whole army of frogs, so we can finally do this frog concert.
Wait, I completely forgot. Did you do both Snowhead and Great Bay in one cycle?
Well, we had to redo the fight here in Snowhead, because unfortunately, no matter how you route things out, you're always going to have to do at least one area twice with the boss fight to clear it, and for me, it's always just clearing out Got twice at that point, just to make this area spring twice. Because how to get to the next area, you have to make this spring, but then go back in time, because you won't have enough time to get all the stuff done in the Great Bay. Yeah, it won't work out.
Is there a one cycle category?
I think, but I think it's more just in terms of just doing the main quest stuff, because I don't think it's possible to do everything in this game in one cycle. It just, there's so many different things, and certain things overlap at other time periods, it just wouldn't work out. Even with, like, doing some back in time stuff. It's definitely possible to reset a cycle with, like, a certain glitch, but you can't do that same thing with Day 3. It just doesn't work. You can never reset Day 3 with glitch. Day 1 and 2, you can.
By the way, need to be only Zora to get that treasure.
Yeah, so we actually couldn't even do this when we were here first time in spring. So again, had to wait until we got the mask and then come back later. So that's why very early on in this specific cycle, which was multiple videos ago, we had to clear out Snowhead first before we came back to doing things later.
Every time you put the stone mask on, it looks like Sackboy from Little Big Planet.
Wouldn't be surprised if that's some of their inspiration with the derpy face. Also, we're slowing down time, but just look at the timer and it says otherwise. So wait a minute. It's not slowing down, it's speeding up.
Oh god, Lester. Hurry up, man.
So essentially, yeah, you play Inverted Song of Time and then Sun Song. It don't matter, it's still going to go fast. I just did that to unlock the timer again, so it's not running 3 times slow. It's running at normal speed because this next part, this one's going to take a while. So I might as well use it to burn up the rest of the hours. I need it to be 10 a.m. for the next thing. Or 10 p.m. 10 a.m., the moon's going to crash.
Yeah, 10 a.m. You're just going to be dead.
You're gonna die.
You're just going to die.
Luckily for me, they already dug my grave.
Bad taste of a joke there, Lester. Oh yeah, this room.
Oh.
This one sucks! Like, I don't think I know a single person who likes this part.
Hi, Dumpé.
This is basically, hey, remember how annoying Dumpé was in Ocarina of Time? What if it just took 10 times longer? But with less luck.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I've actually heard people call him Dumpé. I'm like,
Dumpé.
why?
I mean, he can look like one giant turd, so fitting.
He looks like a dump.
So what we need to do here is, because the guy forgot to bring a lantern, he needs to use our fairy as a source of light. So we need to lead him to these different spots of dirt, and he'll dig them up. And there's one or two results that can happen. This is the one we want. He will dig up this strange thing looking for treasure.
Oh, thank God.
He can either dig up this thing or, yeah, we're not going to actually watch. This guy moves at like a molasses pace. Watch your step 2 because there's floor masters here. They grab you, you got to do all this again, which sucks. But you can either dig up flames, which you need 3 of these to complete this quest, or nothing. And it's random what he digs up. So you just have to pray. Usually the trend goes there'll be 2 flames down below and 1 flame up above. That doesn't always work out. I've actually had 3 flames down below once before. So sometimes that just doesn't work.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
You also want to be careful with these elevator platforms because you need to lead Dumpé to him, and sometimes he'll get back on the platform on his own. Thanks. Really wasting my time here, buddy. But notice how when the platform moves, you can see a hole underneath it open up. That's a bottomless pit. You can fall into that. And if you do, it voids you out, which resets this whole puzzle. So don't do that.
can Dumpé fall in it?
No, he can't, luckily, because when he's walking on the platform, he will stop until you get off. So he won't move at all once it's moved out of its position, and he can never move back into it in time because he's just too slow. So only you can fall in the hole, thankfully, but even that's a problem.
I love it how you had to turn on the inverted Song of Time during there. You're like, dude, I'm going to die if you don't hurry up, man.
Yeah.
He took that long. He got back on a platform, so it's like that alone wasted like 30 minutes.
And I love how as soon as the Poe comes out, he's like, oh, I'm out of here, and he runs like Sonic the Hedgehog out of here.
Yep.
I'm like,
Yeah.
He moves like Sonic from Sonic Labyrinth, and then when the Poe come out, he moves like Sonic from Sonic Unleashed.
gosh.
So yeah, this is a big Poe. The name definitely says it, because this thing is massive. This is not the size of Big Poe's Mock Arena. It's like 10 times the size. There's only 2 of these in the whole game. This is one of them. So, while you're here, I would like your soul, please. Because you can sell for a mint. Probably actually just 1, because there's only 1 Big Poe. Don't only care the 1. The other one's on a location we can't get to at all. At least for now.
So what was our reward for having patience to steal?
Well, one of 2 things. In this game, it's an empty bottle. In 3D, it's a piece of heart. Because let's go back a long time. Back in Southern Swamp, the archery game with one of the sisters, the one from the boat game. She would give you a piece of heart in this version, but they swapped it with the empty bottle from this location in 3DS. So that reward is swapped depending on the version you're playing. That way you got a bottle earlier, which was nice. So a little bit of a weirder swap, but I can get why they did it. That's for leaving me behind. So no more graveyard.
Gotta get out of here, man. I'm gonna die. Moon's gonna crush me.
Yeah, we gotta go back to the town. We got some business to do.
I would not want to be in the graveyard when the moon falls, no matter what. I mean, I know it's not going to matter once the moon falls. You're dead anyways, but I don't want to die in the graveyard.
I don't want to die by crushing a moon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we don't have to move far.
Okay, what we doing?
Shopping.
Oh, we're immediately coming over to the curiosity shop because now that we have 500 rupees, there's an item we can buy here. And that is the All Knights mask. This costs 500 rupees. How convenient. There's a stipulation for this though. You have to help the bomb lady. So, remember how we blew him up? That was not canon in my playthrough, technically. I fooled you all. I actually saved the old lady and got the guy that dropped the bag, because you need to save her for this mask to actually be in stock on day 3. Otherwise, this guy would just be selling the big bomb bag.
So, is this mask only literally just wide eyes? That's it?
In terms of its design, sure, but it does have a practical use, and we will see in a later cycle. But for now, let me just sell this big Poe, except not really, because I'm going to sell him nothing. Get 200 rupees. Let's check my items. Oh, look at that, it's a big Poe.
What did you do, Bit?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So essentially, you can just pause the game as he's checking what you're selling, because that little zoom out the camera's doing, you could just barely pause the game during that. swap around bottles and you can sell an empty bottles content instead. So we're just selling them the same thing over and over, which is good because the last reward we need from the bank is 5,000 rupees, which takes actually forever. So let's just speed up that process. So right now, we need almost 4,000 rupees. That can actually take, like, what, maybe half an hour or more of just money grinding. This is only going to take a few minutes.
Alright, you better get to it, buddy. Use your glitching to save your soul.
So you can do this technically with 3 different items for the same result. Big Po, Chateau Romane, and the Gold Dust all sell for 200 rupees. So either one of those 3 items would be fine for this. But essentially, to make this easier, I'm holding down the R button when I'm selling, because Link putting up his shield like that gives you a little extra time to pause the game. There's something about the animation just coming through gives you a little more time. This guy is going to be bankrupt after we leave. There, you can finally have the Big Po.
I'm robbing you. You're not actually going to grind it out?
Well, just wait a second. Because I'm going to go ahead and deposit this 500, and then take a look at my totals. We already did.
Oh, you already did. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I did all that off screen because you don't want to see all that.
I kind of figured you did that, but...
So there we go. We got more than 5,000 rupees now in the bank. They won't take any more of our money, but instead, they give you a piece of heart. Now money's never a problem in the game, because we are rich.
Wait. What kind of bank taps out on you depositing money?
That's a great question. Like, wait, you don't want me to give you more money? Okay. Well, that's good for me then.
Especially in today's day and age where money is more not that tangible.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why this makes no sense.
Just imagine going to your local bank like, okay, I want to deposit like $100. Oh, I'm sorry, you're capped out. We can't take that $100.
It's like, wait a minute. You see, the vault isn't big enough to hold another $100 bill, so we can't take it. They tell me that as a successful bank, you can't buy a second vault to put the money in that. Well, you see, we don't think rationally here. We at the Termina Bank just take 5,000 rupees and then we call it a day.
We have to keep checking your forehead every time you come to the bank to see if you're a real person.
And somehow, I just met you, but yet it tells me you have 5,000 rupees in the bank already, but you never made an account. Yeah, seems legit.
I have the power of time on my side. I'm a time lord.
That's the power of time. Time of tax evasion.